I'd like to invite you to invest 6 minutes of your time to learn about the oldest and yet most unknown process for supercharging your decision-making capabilities. I'm referring to formal axiology, the science of measuring how we make comparative value judgments. It's important because it affects what choices for action you see, and more importantly, of those you see, which ones you act upon. If winning at life, love, and happiness has been eluding you, or if you're simply wondering, is that all there is? Then what I'm going to tell you in the next 6 minutes could literally change your life. My name is Alan Wallach. I'm an attorney, business coach, and educator. I'm only one of 8 people in the world certified to teach a new program called Axiogenics, which combines formal axiology with neuroscience. It's designed to give you a framework for making the best and most value-creating decisions each and every time. That's important since the quality of your life is a direct function of how much value you create in the world. Let me ask you a simple question. How would your life change if you could make decisions that maximize value in almost every circumstance and do this on semi-autopilot? If you're like most people who've answered this question before, it would improve all across the board. Things would get done faster. Less time would be wasted on things that should not have been done in the first place. Goals could be achieved with fewer resources. Your relationships in and outside of work would improve. And when that happens, your morale would improve and you would feel a substantial increase in your energy and in the quality of your life. In short, everything would change for the better. Our Axiogenics program combines the science of making comparative value decisions, called formal axiology, with neuroscience, how the brain works, to help you make the right and best decisions each and every time. In other words, we teach you how to answer what we call the central question. What choice can I make and action can I take in this moment to create the greatest net value? Yes, it's that simple. However, when it comes to applying it, it's more than asking a simple question. There are 4 basic principles to axiogenics, and I'm going to explain 2 of them to you right now. Principle number 1, there is a universal hierarchy of value. We know from the work of Nobel Peace Prize nominee Dr. Robert Hartman that there is a universal hierarchy of value. In fact, he created an assessment called the Hartman Value Profile, which assesses a person's capacities for measuring value in the world and in themselves. That's the starting point for improving the choices for action you see when faced with a decision, and then incorporating into your decision-making process Hartman's hierarchy of value. These are the keys to making great decisions that directly affect the quality of your life. Principle number 2, answering the central question correctly maximizes your success. You know, our Axiogenics program uses a combination of reading assignments from our 8-module workbook, deliberate practice in real-life situations, and our coaching sessions, which are interactive. Within the first 2 weeks of starting our program, you will see an immediate improvement in your decision-making ability, an improvement in your relationships, and you will begin to enjoy life more. Let me ask you one more question. What if you knew your primary thinking strength and your 2 most challenging thinking weaknesses? Do you think that knowledge would be valuable to you? As a way of introducing our program, I'd like you to take the Hartman Value Profile for free. This is the same assessment that each of my clients take when they enroll in our program. The only difference is that your report is limited to showing you your primary thinking strength and your 2 most challenging thinking weaknesses. If you should later decide to enroll in the program, you won't have to take the assessment again to get the full 48-page report. Now, this assessment only takes about 15 minutes to complete, asks no personal questions, and is fun to take. It simply requires you to rank 2 sets of 18 words or phrases. To take your assessment, please follow the link that will appear in a few seconds after the end of this video. You'll receive your personalized report by email about 15 minutes after you complete the assessment. Afterwards, in a few days, we can schedule a call and I'll help you interpret the results. Now here's your link to take the assessment. Please click on it now It literally could be the first step in supercharging your life.